Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. It's time to unravel some jaw-dropping claims and unsettling mysteries surrounding P Diddy, Ellen DeGeneres, and the tragic passing of Stephen Twitch Boss. This tangled web of connections, allegations, and secrets leaves us with more questions than answers and a story that's far deeper than the headlines reveal. First, let's talk about Stephen Twitch Boss. A man of immense talent and charm, Twitch rose to fame as a dancer, choreographer, and DJ. From his days on So You Think You Can Dance to becoming a staple on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Twitch was widely adored. Fans loved his energy, charisma, and passion for the art of movement. On the surface, he seemed to embody success, happiness, and family values. Married to Allison Holker, a gifted dancer and choreographer herself, they appeared to have the kind of relationship that inspired others. Together, they raised 2 children and lived a life that seemed picture-perfect. But behind the radiant smiles and public appearances, there was a darker reality. Those close to Twitch revealed he was under immense pressure, particularly in the wake of The Ellen DeGeneres Show being cancelled. The controversy surrounding Ellen, accusations of a toxic workplace, mistreatment of staff, and more brought scrutiny to anyone associated with her, including Twitch. He faced relentless questions about why he continued to stand by Ellen when so many others had distanced themselves. This unrelenting pressure undoubtedly took a toll on his mental health. Taj Hall, a close friend of Twitch, mentioned that he was deeply struggling with the negativity surrounding Ellen and the fallout from the show's demise. Trying to maintain a cheerful public image while dealing with personal turmoil must have been exhausting. The weight of balancing his public persona with his private battles was overwhelming, and it's heartbreaking to think about the toll this might have taken on his emotional well-being. But Twitch wasn't the only one grappling with unseen struggles. His wife, Allison Holker, has her own story to tell. While the world saw her as a successful choreographer and devoted mother, she too faced inner battles. As Twitch's partner, she likely understood the pressures he was facing better than anyone else. Sources have claimed that Allison knew something was wrong before anyone else. The day of his tragic passing, she had been calling him repeatedly, unable to reach him. Her intuition told her that something was off, and unfortunately, her instincts were correct. In the aftermath of Twitch's death, Allison was forced to put on a brave face for the public while privately grappling with immense grief and unanswered questions. Reports suggest she knew about the stress Twitch was under, particularly concerning Ellen's controversies. Even more chilling are the whispers that Twitch might have known too much about some darker dealings involving Ellen and P Diddy. And while Allison has remained silent about these potential connections, many speculate her silence is to protect her children and their future. In the wake of Twitch's passing, Allison took significant steps to ensure her family's safety and security. She sold their family home for $3.8 million and purchased a new property for $5 million, prioritizing privacy and a fresh start. She also filed legal paperwork to secure half of Twitch's estate, including future royalties from his work on So You Think You Can Dance and Step Up. It's clear that her focus is on protecting her children and providing them with stability during such a turbulent time. Meanwhile, the internet has been abuzz with theories. Some claim Twitch's death wasn't as straightforward as it seemed. Was it truly a tragedy, or was there something more sinister at play? Could it be linked to what Twitch may have uncovered about Ellen and Diddy? The pieces of this puzzle don't seem to fit neatly together, and the mystery only deepens as more information comes to light. Ellen and Diddy's alleged connections have also raised eyebrows. For years, Diddy was a recurring guest on Ellen's show, appearing no fewer than 17 times. Their friendship appeared strong, with Ellen often front and center at Diddy's infamous parties. But what exactly was the nature of their relationship? Were they simply friends, or was there something more going on behind the scenes? In one particularly bizarre incident, Ellen and Diddy were caught discussing these wild parties on her show. While Diddy seemed unbothered, Ellen quickly tried to backpedal, claiming her knowledge of the events came solely from song lyrics. The internet, however, wasn't buying it. People began digging into Ellen's past, uncovering instances of questionable behavior and raising further suspicions about her ties to Diddy. Adding to the intrigue is the eerie timing of Heche's passing, which occurred just 4 months before Twitch's death. Heche, Ellen's former partner, had a history filled with turmoil, including her very public relationship with Ellen in the late 1990s. Their romance broke barriers as one of Hollywood's first high-profile same-sex couples, but it came at a cost. Both women faced backlash from the industry, with Heche claiming it negatively impacted her career. After their split, Heche experienced a series of troubling incidents, including one that landed her in a stranger's home, speaking incoherently about being God. Heche's death, following a fiery car crash, raised even more questions. The official report cited smoke inhalation, burns, and a fractured sternum as the cause of death, but traces of benzodiazepines were also found in her system. Some have speculated foul play, particularly given Heche's history of speaking out against Ellen. Just weeks before her death, Heche gave a podcast interview where she accused Ellen of being obsessed with money and claimed Ellen had tried to sabotage her career after their breakup.